welcome to the channel, everybody. How's it going? So, first off, Vitalik, nice to see you in the house. How's it going? It's been a little bit of a long week. I've still got quite a bit to do this week. Yeah, I've been really kind of drained, so I haven't done a lot this week, but I have been doing a lot. I have been making sure I've gotten things done. I just haven't been necessarily on top of making sure that I was available to stream while I was doing it. If that makes sense. So I did have to burn quite a bit of energy earlier today, so I did already get the first few levels of this done. So I am just finishing up the last smaller levels. I already have earned everything I need for Rhino. I just need to go make the final purchases. And so basically this is just building up to an opening now. But I figured at least we could get on here live and finish up the last couple runs and then open everything live. This is the team I've done everything with today. I will say that the Mole Man node is annoying as hell. It was pretty annoying when anybody else was on that node, but putting Mole Man on there where he has so much shrug off on that, like, that is just brutal when you got to keep DOT damage on there the entire time. So but I'm sure quite a few people already have Rhino. So if anybody has gotten him already and started testing him, how's he looking? I had left myself on the page for Discord to send out notices instead of having the stream up. So at the current moment it says nobody is here, which is interesting because I'm not quite for sure that's been a thing for quite some time. Which is also interesting because Vitalik was obviously here during the opening, and everybody always knows how the opening goes, so unless something major happened right away and everybody had to run away, or the world ended and somehow I was not part of it. But I mean, you know, who knows? But either way, we're still going to get Rhino tonight. We're still going to open some crystals tonight. And I'm still going to fight, like 3, 4, 5 more fights after this. How was the member stream? For some reason, like, I started getting copyright warnings during the stream. So, we ended early. It never used to be that way. Like, as long as I put it on members only and deleted it right away, like, so nobody could actually, like, hear and see it except for members, like, I'd never get copyright anything on it. But I started getting warnings, like, repeatedly. And I was like, ooh, yeah, we're not going to chance this. So we did. So I went ahead and just kind of bounced out. We went for about an hour, though. Hung out for a little bit. Not a lot of people stopped in. But a few did. So, I don't know what happened. And then I've like I said, I've had a lot going on this last several days, and the lead up to it has been quite a bit. So I've been pretty physically and mentally drained for the last several days. So I haven't really been doing. I mean, I've been getting things done, but there's only so much capacity to get them done and also do anything else. So there's been a couple times that I thought about streaming a few nights this week, and I didn't have it in me. Tomorrow is going to be another long day. I know that, so I probably will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm hoping to know some good news by Friday, and that will kind of open up a lot of things. But I'll definitely be streaming at some point this weekend. Either way, I'm probably going to start putting out some videos. Just even if I do incursions off camera like I did this last time, I will probably just record it and put it out. As much as I love hanging out with everybody, sometimes for certain content that can be just a little easier. Especially when I'm, like I said, just a little extra drained. So, but I'm happy to be here tonight. I'm happy to wrap this up so that we can go get the last bit of the rewards and collect Rhino and who knows what all else. Because we should have a pretty decent opening out of this. So I know the majority of the milestones were everything from 7,000 up, so. Shouldn't have anything expired. So we need to go in here, we need to go in here. I can buy 2 of those, which will take care of that. And we'll have to buy... Yeah, they're all the same. I could have got picks. I guess I don't care. And 8 of those. And that should spend out all of the camera rolls, film rolls, which should give us a bunch to collect. Fully understand about the long days lately. Some content is way easier If you pay full attention, yeah, it is. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people are going through a lot right now. Well, I know a lot of people are going through a lot right now. There's a lot going on in the world right now. It's another one of the things that, like, I've kind of avoided being on here a little bit too, because as much as I have a lot to say on a lot of the things that have happened recently, I've tried to avoid a lot of that on this channel. And I drew. If the conversation gets steered there at some point, I will make my comments, but I also know that I'm going to get very passionate if I do start talking about things, so. Well, there's the big boy. That was the first and foremost thing of tonight, was to get Rhino. Which is nice, because that's another first appearance champion. And then we should have multiple more to open. The stupid stuff out of the way. Congratulations. How did you get him so fast? I don't blame you to keep the channel relaxed, streamed, and yeah. So there was the 2000 the first week, the 2000 the second week. I got all of the film, and then the 2000 this week. Triple Z, how's it going, my brother? Hope you're feeling good. And then obviously there was the ones from last week's incursions and this week's incursions as well. So, like, today was the first day you could possibly get him without spending, if you timed everything correctly. So, which we did. See, nothing new, and only 1 6-star. Nice. But definitely took care of that ISO problem we were having at the beginning of the month. Rough week getting over the concussion, to be honest. Appreciate you checking on me Monday. Help. Everything is turning out in your favor with our combo. I got rescheduled out to towards the end of next month, so we're gonna see how that goes. It's part of the reason I have been kind of MIA, is just processing and dealing with all of that. But yeah, no, brother, of course I checked. I was happy to check on you. You know, especially when I saw that you weren't feeling well. So, oh, did we actually fall short on a 7-star? That sucks. I thought I got a 7-star out of this. Oh well, we're gonna just open what we got. Hey, how's it going, my man? Damn, I hope you get better soon, and it was a minor one. Yeah, kind of had a moment there from what we talked about. A little bit of a scare, but he seems to be doing better. So, which I was very happy to hear when we talked. How close am I to a 7-star? Is there anything I can do? Like a grand? Can we do something about that? I don't think I have that much. I know I don't. Yeah. Major daily headaches and insomnia is the worst part. Dude, like I haven't slept right in years. So believe me, I get it on that. Brisket, how's it going? Nice to see you. So we got the first appearance of Rhino added to the roster now. What are we working on tonight? So what we did is we got Rhino. And we did it in under half an hour. Mostly because I did too much before I started the stream, which is kind of my own fault. But you know, hey, it happens. So we may jump over and do a little bit of Battlegrounds for a little bit. On the lighter note, I am almost back to playing MCOC daily. That's awesome, man. Like, how's it going? Like, I saw you were in an alliance again. I wasn't for sure, like, what level you guys were, or like, what you guys were doing and shit. I have a bunch of rank ups I need to decide soon. Although I'm going to get more rank up materials very soon too, so. I wish you could sort just first appearances. Like, cause it'd be kind of cool just to see just the first appearances grouped together. Without having to level them all. I don't have a lot of them, but still. I'm making myself do Battlegrounds, AQ Map 6, and Raids War Gold 4. Nice. Yeah, we ended at Gold 3 last season, but we should have been Gold 2. And we're working on getting back into Plat this season. I just brought in a whole group of guys. We just moved a lot of things around. Breeze is happy as hell. Not sure how Prisket feels because the vote to move us over to Discord has been held multiple times and lost every time in the past. Finally won, so we're moving the alliance over to Discord. Honestly, I'm still getting used to it myself. I've lost a few people that I definitely didn't think I was going to lose, but which sucked. Got one really big guy in, and we're letting him go already, which sucks. But we've got another guy replacing him already. Although I will tell you this much: like, before too much longer, if I don't stop having to replace guys, I'm gonna run out of fucking replacements to tap. But I'm hoping to get enough. I'm hoping to get things locked in really well, so that we can get a good year together, if not more, for the majority of us, if not all of us. Ideally, all of us would be perfect. I would like a year of not having to recruit. Everybody pretty much on the same page. I know, I'm delusional. I've been trying to get that since I became an alliance leader. Line's better for alliances. Discord's better for YouTube streamers in my previous experience. You know, I personally, I've never had a problem with the way I run line and stuff like that, and I like the way I do things. But I brought in a whole group of younger guys. They asked me to hold a vote. I was quite surprised. Quite a few people in the alliance voted with these guys, and as much as I would like to override it and be a dick, I'm just not that guy. So, I don't know. We're trying a lot of new things to make sure that we get into a better position than what we've been in. A lot of the guys' rosters grew so much over Banquet and stuff that, like, if we don't get into mid-plat, like, there's no way I'm going to keep them all together. So, sad thing is honestly, I need to expand a lot of things, and I need to get better at a few more things, in spite of the fact that, like, I need to get to the point where I start dual streaming again. I need to expand out so that I'm on Twitch, and probably Kick as well. I've also even possibly thought about going over to TikTok even. I need to get to the point where I've got more of my socials going. The time off from streaming and stuff has been one of those things that, like, I missed it a lot, and I'm really happy to be back, and I love growing the channel, and I love doing what we're doing. I'm just really, and a lot of it has very little to do with the game or the streaming or anything like that. I'm just really having a hard time getting into a consistent flow, even though like I've been live quite a bit lately. I just haven't like locked in an actual schedule. I gotten to the point where I'm doing videos and live streams and everything like I used to. Partially because everything outside of YouTube is just like kicking my ass, to be honest with you. So I want to commit to doing a lot, but at the same time, realistically, I know certain days that like I just don't. Either I don't get back here in time, or when I do, I'm drained and I need to eat and stuff like that. So there are those times, but and not making excuses by any means. This is what I want to be doing. It's just trying to figure out how best to do it. That, and to be honest with you, I mean, like, push coming to shove, I mean, I gotta be truthful. I'm not getting any damn younger. And when things take it out of me, things take it out of me a lot more than they ever have. And not only am I not getting any younger, I really need to get a lot thinner. That is something that I'm personally trying to find my way of working on. Trying to get healthier in a lot of ways in 2026. I have some pretty major goals for the next couple years, and they're going to take a lot of discipline and a lot of things going in the right direction. So it's trying to figure out how to make that work. But we're not going to go for very long tonight. Honestly, I really used up more of the content than I planned on using earlier in the day. I got caught up doing a couple things and just kind of got distracted. So I expected it to honestly take longer to get Rhino than it did. So we'll probably do, I don't know, a little bit longer, and then I'll wrap it up. Like I said, tomorrow night I'm probably not going to be live, but I will be back this weekend. Like I said, mostly I didn't want to miss out on grabbing Rhino on stream, at least hanging out. Like I said, we have been growing the account, been growing the alliance, growing the channel. Everything in the MCOC world, as far as things go right now, is definitely heading in the right direction. It's just getting everything outside of this world going in that direction as well that I'm trying to figure out so that I can keep all of this going in that direction. was trying to avoid that SP3. And I didn't want to go to mine. That could have went better. See if it was good enough though. We'll take it. I will take it.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs, I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe?
Not what I meant to click.
What you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
If we can win one more, I can instantly do another 7-star. So we're gonna go ahead and try and pick up one more tonight. Open another 7-star, and then, like I said, guys, call it a short one tonight. Maybe a micro one if this one goes quickly and well. But I will be back this weekend, and we'll do a couple longer streams.
What you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? And what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
I know better than take his chances because he's got Spider-Man, but we'll see if I can't draw her out first. Who he's going on defense. Oh, and he did it. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I will take that. That wasn't gorgeous, but I'll still take it. I'm not worried about it. That actually, I think I can turn around and fix that. Need to win one so we can get into diamond one so I can get enough shards so I can open a 7-star. That's all I want. That's all I want. We may have looked horrible in that first one, but I should be able to cook this one enough that it won't matter whatsoever how badly we did on that first one. We should take this round, and I should be able to trap him for the next one, which would be absolutely amazing. And that would give me the win and get me into Diamond 1, which will get us enough shards for a 7-star. Then I can open a 7-star and we can call it a night. Because then at least I got 2 7-stars during the stream. One of them a first edition. First appearance, whatever. Actually surprised you did that well with Silk. I got over cocky. Oh, no. That did not go the way I wanted it to. That sucks. Damn it. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. We might as well try it again. I gotta run. Be back in 20 if you're still on. No problem, man. I might not be, to be honest with you. Nothing personal. But yeah, go take care of what you gotta do. I appreciate you stopping in. Like I said, I'm pretty much going to give it just one more. If I lose this one, we'll call it. If I don't lose it, J Rose, how's it going, my man? Nice to see you. We're basically going to try and win one real quick, get enough points to be able to get the last bit of 7-star shards I need to open another 7-star, and then we're gonna call it since we got Rhino way too quickly. That one again, my fault. I jumped the gun, got too much done. I suppose I can block all 3 of your top ones. None of them matter. I honestly was just thinking if he quit, I would not be offended. We'll take it. That puts us into Diamond 1 as an easy one. And that's more than enough to go ahead and go open another 7-star. So, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. We are shrinking the number of 7-stars we don't have quickly. I did come really close to picking up Luke Cage last night. I would love to see that tonight. Not that it's going to do that. We're just going to put some more SIG levels into Okoye, apparently. But she's already ranked 4, and that does put her to SIG 140. So, first off, that does help with my prestige. And second off, she's been doing quite a bit of work, so another 26 levels into her isn't going to hurt in any way, shape, or form. We have done quite a bit to change up things anyways. Go ahead and go look. 31,150 now. Feeling pretty good about that. We should be pushing up to 32, somewhere between 32 and 32.5 before too much longer. If I run Threat 5 in the side quest right now, I can get a Titan Crystal. Hell yeah, man. You should do that and then tell me what you get. So, and you can do that anytime you want because you're in my alliance. So you can get a hold of me. But that being said, guys, I'm going to look and see. I know I had seen... I'm going to double check it, but I know I saw it. B Dizzle was doing the exact same thing, I believe, and doing the side quest. And I'm guessing he's going to take a little longer to get Rhino tonight than what I did. Maybe. Let's go ahead and run over and give Bejozel a raid with a little hashtag wolf got Rhino. I don't know, just for the fun of it. Like I said, guys, I know it was a bit of a shorter stream tonight, just under an hour. You know, like I said, it's been a bit of a long couple weeks. I'm really kind of recouping a little bit. I'll be off tomorrow night because I know it's going to be a long one tomorrow too. But I will be back sometime this weekend. Hope everybody has a great day, a great night. Pulls a God tier champion soon. And I hope everybody's doing well. I know it's a rough time out there, but until the next one, guys, please take care, be safe, watch out for one another, and remember how important life is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys all. Peace out.